Okay, so bar prep priorities. I think a lot of people during prep can get lulled into this sense that their bar prep priorities are studying, taking practice sets, the end. Really, your bar prep priorities are making sure that your life and the balance that you have in your life as a whole is supporting you making it to bar exam day and knowing your shit when you get there, okay? That means two things. One is, yes, do you need to study and know your stuff? Yes. And do you need to practice? Yes. So you need to do the things that are in your bar prep outline, right? The other side of it, however, is you have to take care of yourself on the way. And that means that your fuel, your rest, your environment, your mindset, and your mental state all need to be oriented at passing the bar and need to be maintained in a way that will support you in passing the bar. That means that those other balance items that aren't inside of your bar prep study list, they've got to be priorities, right? So you've got to prioritize your bar fuel. You've got to prioritize activities that bring you balance, right? That keep you healthy, happy. And for example, one of the things that can really help with anxiety is being active, right? Breaking a sweat every day. So when we are thinking about making our calendar for each week, right, we have got to, one, prioritize and set aside time to do our bar prep items, the things that are actually on the bar prep study list. And that means setting aside blocks to work in, using calendar reminders, right? Setting aside the time and then showing up and sitting and working, okay? The second part of that, though, is making important times and actually putting them in your calendar to do balance-like things, to fuel yourself, to take care of yourself, to rest, to sleep, to spend time with friends, family, and loved ones, to be active, okay? So our third thing is that when you are taking those times of balance and nurture and taking time for your brain to be turned off to bar prep, your brain actually has to be turned off to bar prep, okay? So if you say, hey, I'm gonna go on a walk today because I need some time away. And the whole walk, you're thinking, I shouldn't have walked so far. I have so much to do. Oh my gosh, and I scored so badly on the MBE, and I still have 4 essays to do this evening. But you're not walking, you're not resting, right? Your brain is still festering about the bar. So when I say you need to prioritize both of these groups, that third key there is when you are taking a moment to nurture and refuel yourself and take time away from the bar, you actually have to take the time away, okay? And give yourself that priority item of recovery where you're not festering about the bar, all right? So when we are also thinking about dealing with these, how to set time and how to do stuff things, right? We have a Kick Procrastination's Ass workshop to help you get over procrastination on those bar prep items. Because sometimes what will happen is if we procrastinate, so let's say I'm supposed to start studying at 8 a.m. and I decide I'm gonna start studying, open all my stuff, and instead I get distracted by Instagram for an hour. Instead of saying, hey, I'm still stopping my studying 30 minutes after that for my 90-minute block, right? I'm just gonna push back my study schedule for an hour, right? Well, what happens? That rolls right over the lunch break where I was gonna go take a walk and take care of myself, right? So procrastination for the bar study items can roll over into procrastination of the self-care items and the other priorities, like fueling your prep with good balance and other things. So you've got to manage that habit of procrastination. And it's not that you're a procrastinator, you just have a habit of procrastination, which we can change, okay? So if that is happening to you and you keep having to roll back your study times, like please check out that free workshop called Kick Procrastination's Ass. I'll put the link here, and it's also on our website in the freebie section. But you have got to prioritize both the bar and the non-bar, okay? Because you need both to be successful, all right? So priorities go across the board, both your bar prep subjects and keeping yourself fueled for the bar, which means resting, eating well, being active, taking care of yourself, taking care of your personal relationships, all right? Set time to get away from the bar, okay? You got this. I know you can do it. You can pass the bar.